Yes, people, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Prep series, episode 3, and some good news. It's not a lower session. In for push tonight, about to scran my rice pudding. If you don't like cream of rice, honestly, ESN rice pudding, I'm not sponsored, I wish I was. Obviously you can tell I'm not sponsored by the subscriber count. Run that up. But yeah, ESM rice pudding, absolutely 10 out of 10. Honestly, cream of rice doesn't even come close to how good that is. Got same portions as last time, same macros as last time. New low again this morning, I think it was 185.8 pounds. So down another £1.5, I think, from last video. So on good track so far. Obviously not going to make a change until weight kind of stalls out. Actually, no, I lie. We did make a small change, a small amount of calories. It was literally like 50 pulled out, just to keep kind of rate of loss in a good spot, but it's minimal. Obviously 50 calories is nothing. So yeah, I'm going to chow down on this in a second and then head in for push. But yeah, we've been running L-carnitine, basically a PED, according to some natural bodybuilders. But yeah, we've been running injectable L-carnitine. That's been pretty good. If you are natural, I would say run it, get on it. There's no reason not to, other than obviously if you don't want to inject. You don't have to inject. If you're a bodybuilder though, and your goal eventually is to obviously do proper bodybuilding, you're going to need to inject. So it's kind of getting me used to that. Not a fan of natural bodybuilding. Yeah, just a lot of weird guys. But yeah, I think that's just in the UK scene, to be honest. A lot of beef going on over the most random shit. Yeah, buddy training. Kind of funny. But yeah, there's not really much else for me, obviously, to run through. 17 and a half weeks out from today. So things are going pretty well. I'll probably throw up some shots, like either side, that I took last night, in the posing trunks, because they came. So more updates will be posted in those now, obviously, as we start getting into leaner body compositions and closer to show. So it's just going to be bare ass and bollocks out, so get used to it. But yeah, don't really know what else to say, to be honest. This intro done, and might catch you in the car. If not, catch you when we get to Corpus, and I'm on to my first exercise. Alright, gonna have a yap in the car real quick. Made a quick pit stop. So I need petrol, because this car drinks loads of fuel. Definitely isn't the way I drive. It's the 1.8 litre 4-pot. Nothing to do with the way I drive at all, but yeah, almost obviously to the gym now, pre-workout, ready to go. Non-stim tonight, just going 16 grams of Vascumax, because too late for caffeine. Jokes, I had some earlier. But yeah, in for push. First up, think it's just straight into a pec deck, and then onto a high incline, and then another slightly lower incline. And then obviously delts, triceps, all that good stuff. But I'm hoping the pump is decent, obviously, and then I'll run. Handbrake was on, sick. I'll run posing afterwards and then see how sort of everything's looking. But yeah, gonna fill up real quick and then I'll check back in when we get to Corpus. Right, we go again, because I'm an absolute idiot and forgot to turn the mic on. So I did a whole little monologue talking to myself in the gym, looking like an absolute idiot, and it was just dead silent. So what I was saying, was basically with push, it's usually the first one to drop off for me in diets, like strength-wise. So for the last couple of weeks I have progressed, so it's quite a swap in the opposite direction. So I'm hoping this time around we can kind of retain as much strength as we can in push, because for me chest isn't a massive strong point anyway. Delts and arms pretty sound, but my chest is a fairly weak point in comparison to the rest of them. So if we can sort of look at holding training performance around like presses and chest movements, then obviously it's going to benefit me because I'll retain more muscle and I won't look pigeon-chested on stage. So yeah, I'm guessing whenever a refeed does happen, if it does at any point, it will kind of go around my push days. So we have a little bit more energy going into the session, so we can hopefully retain, and then obviously, like I said, more muscle retention. So I'm going to take top set and hopefully retain or take a rep. And we retained 1.5 pounds lighter than last session, but we've matched top set reps. So time for back off set, and then I'll be moving into the hammer strength incline. But yeah, 3 weeks in, or 2.5 weeks in. Everything's been going pretty well so far, to be honest. Obviously at the start, a little bit of anxiety there. Just probably stressing myself out a little bit too much, kind of overthinking everything. But I've kind of stopped, like pretty much stopped that now. It's just sort of getting done what I need to get done. Not sort of worrying about everything else that's going on. Just doing the best that I can in the scenario, and then whatever happens, happens. I think I was just putting too much pressure on myself initially. Obviously, want to do well. I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't think I could do well, but there's no point overthinking every time I come in to a session, or overthinking every time I weigh in, and all this stuff. Is not gonna benefit me in any way. I started to work around it and kind of work through it, so it's not gonna cause any issues down the line, because obviously I don't want to be going into prep stressing, and obviously that's going to affect how I look, how training goes, how recovery's going, and all that kind of stuff. So from like a smartness perspective around training, a smartness perspective around the whole prep, there's no point kind of stressing about it and overthinking my results, overthinking how it's all going to go. I need to just do what I need to do, get done everything in a day that I need to get done, and then kind of just, again, whatever happens, happens. Like, if I step on stage, someone beats me, here's what it is. If I step on stage and I win, here's what it is. Like, it's not going to dictate anything massively. I'm just not going to overthink it too much now. I just feel like that's a common thing from some of the people that I've spoke to. Obviously, the first couple of weeks of their prep, first prep for them as well, they were kind of overthinking it as well. So I feel like anyone, for your first prep, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Don't overdo it. You'll just burn out, and that's not what you want to do, especially if it is your first prep. Like, you don't want to burn out already. You want there to be more coming after that. So do what you can do, control what you can control, and everything else that you can't, don't stress it. finally caved and bought a DJI Osmo 3. Seen a load of people getting them recently. Everyone said they're good, so I thought, why not? Might as well. Hashtag prep purchase. But yeah, obviously having a dedicated camera is going to help. And it just looks all around pretty good, like the tracking, stabilisation, all that sort of stuff. Obviously, hopefully it makes the content look better. It's not going to change the actual content, that's still going to be shit, but the quality will be better. So yeah, I just ordered that today, so hopefully by the next video I should have it, and then yeah, I'll actually be able to edit on my laptop. I won't have to edit on my phone anymore, because that's a pain in the arse. Oh. And we're back. Post-workout. Still 120 grams of Frosties, Cocoa Pops, whatever I feel like, to be honest, and 55 grams of whey. Pretty decent session all round. Pretty much maintained or took reps again, so obviously still in a good spot training wise. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this nice, short and sweet again. Again, I feel like I've done enough yapping in the video, so I'm going to eat this. I've got 1,000 steps left to do. I'll get those done, and then off to bed, and then rest day tomorrow. 20 minutes cardio and slightly more steps. So I'll probably try and get those done early doors and then just relax a little bit, edit this video. But yeah, that's it for this week. If you do want to see a full day of eating, whack it in the comments below. Just let me know and I'll look at getting that done. I might do that next Tuesday. Do a full day of eating and a little bit of pull. So yeah, obviously like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Bow.